and now I've said a couple things that are like really important, but really now once we're talking about email marketing, the most important thing you need to think about is you have to put yourself in the shoes of your customers and think about what they want to see in an email, not what you want them to see. And this principle really applies to any kind of marketing that you do, but receiving an email is pretty invasive, right? It's a lot more invasive than a passively passing a billboard as you're driving down, or flipping through a magazine, or online you see it. Like that kind of advertising, it can almost become invisible. But when someone receives an email or a text message, which is another form of marketing that is much more difficult for cannabis companies, when someone receives an email from a business, that is by its very nature an intrusive act. And so unless you are creating content for them that is valuable, you are giving them something that they want to receive in their inbox, they're not only going to opt out immediately, they're going to be annoyed. And that's the last thing that you want. And so every time you use that email, you need to think about, like, are they going to be happy to open this email? Not everyone's going to open it. And that's fine. If they're just ignoring it and they're not even opening it, well, that's fine. At least they're going to keep getting those emails, and maybe next time they're going to open it. But when they get that email and they open it, and if they are annoyed, then you are pushing them away. And so you really have to think about, why are they going to want to open this email? Oh, are you giving them a coupon? Are you alerting them to a sale? Are you giving them a valuable piece of information that they're going to be happy to know? Those are all reasons. Those are all ideas that you want to be thinking about. Like, how am I generating that positive goodwill and that positive engagement through my email? And if you can't come up with a good answer, then you shouldn't be using email at all. Now, if you are a retail business, you're always going to be running sales. You're always going to have new products. You're always going to have reasons to reach out. And so there's a lot of opportunity. And you just have to remember, hey, I'm sending them something that, could very easily annoy them. But I'm making sure, no, they're going to be happy to receive this because of this reason. And if you have to have that mindset, if you're thinking about that every time, then your emails are going to be much more effective. That if all you're thinking about is like, oh, I need people to come in. Hey, come. We're great. We have great products. Come visit us. Come buy from us. They're not going to want that. They're not going to care. If they do care, they will come, and they will seek you out. And so if you are reaching out via email, it needs to have that level of thought put into it of like, this is the valuable thing that I'm providing you, and you're going to be happy to be getting it.